Hi, and welcome to episode 3 after many months, I believe. Many things happened during this period. I moved from Salamanca to Italy. Actually, I'm based in Trento right now. As you can see, the place where I'm recording changed and many things happened. I had to work a lot during this period on my PhD project and so on and so forth. But now I'm back and I'm ready to go on with this series of video. Many new contents will come soon. Tutorials and many others, also contents in which I will tell about my experience of my 1 year smart working from Spain. And so that's it. I'm back, I'm ready for new videos, I'm ready for new content, and today we will be talking about AI and the dark side of the AI and deep learning. So, how many times did you heard about deep learning and AI technology? Probably you heard every time that I present you the new and innovative AI technology inside your smartphone, of your vocal assistants, or your new editing programs. Undoubtedly, AI simplify a lot our lives, but with all these pros comes some cons, especially when AI is applied to image and video processing. But how can a funny filter be such a threat? Well, not a specific app or filter, I would say, but its improper usage can be. For instance, when we use it to space swap and to make people do things they never did, or when we alter the entire semantic of an image or a video to promote fake news. However, if you remember episode 2, we already introduced method for tampering detection, which is somehow similar to what we want to do in this case. So detect if an image or a video was or not forged by an AI-based editing software. But then why AI-based software are such a problem? Well, mainly for two reasons. The first one is that AI-based editing software are much easier to use than the conventional ones, such as Adobe Lightroom, Photoshop, Final Cut, Premiere, and many others. Indeed, they not really require an expertise from the user to be used, and they just do all the dirty work. In addition to this, the artifacts introduced by AI-based image and video processing techniques are much different with respect to the conventional one, being not continuous and decreasing the accuracy of conventional tampering detection method. Thus, in this episode, we will explore some of these AI-based post-processing techniques, and to do so, we will help ourselves with the paper of Luisa Bertoliva, Media Forensics and Deepfakes on overview. The first and most common AI-based image and video processing are composition and copy move, which consist in replicating an object already present in our image or video or adding a new one. We have to say that this kind of processing are easily achievable also with widespreading editing programs such as Adobe Lightroom. However, AI-based post-processing results in a better semantic content. Conversely, when we use AI-based post-processing techniques to remove an object from our image and video frame, we refer to image or video in painting. Less traditional but not less concerning AI-based post-processing techniques are the ones able to generate from scratch a new image or video. For instance, using segmentation maps, sketch, other media, or even text. And they do so using the so-called Generative Adversarial Neural Network, or GAN, and the autoencoders. Finally, AI-based post-processing techniques achieve an impressive level of realism even when applied to faces. For instance, to do a face swap, to change our expression, or even for motion transfer. And it's natural then ask ourselves how can we distinguish AI-based post-processing techniques from non-post-processed image in order to avoid an improper usage. The research community is investing every day a tremendous amount of energy and resources in order to develop new algorithms able to reveal AI-based post-processing images or video. And in episode 4 we will start exploring some of them. Nonetheless, the main techniques try to solve this problem looking for particular artifacts or fingerprints, we could say, left by the AI-based post-processing techniques themselves. To do so, every day new AI-based post-processing detectors are developed. But this doesn't make the task easier. Indeed, we have somehow to study the best architecture in order to reveal these traces, and most of the time do some post-processing on our image and video to pre-reveal these traces. Furthermore, everyday AI-based post-processing techniques get better and better. And by getting better and better, they also change the artifacts we analyze with our AI-based detector. This, as a consequence, implies the fact that we have periodically to update our AI-based detector, and we have to periodically revisit this kind of traces and see if they can still be revealed. So this is everything for episode 3. I hope you enjoyed. We will go more into detail in episode 4. I'm kind of sorry if you saw lights changing during this episode. I'm still trying to understand how light works here. I use initially a natural light, then it started to be too dark, so I had to turn on the light of the room and add another artificial lights on my left, which changed a bit the entire setup and everything, but I still hope you enjoy the video. So this is everything for today. As always, the references are in the description below. If you have questions or doubts, I invite you for real to leave a comment. If you like the video, to leave a like, and we catch up in the next video.